Down on links, internal and external links within the blog article.
So, I mean, for now and for the last decade or so, links have been the primary driving force in SEO, along with good content. And again, links were basically their hypothesis when they built Google was, we need a way to mimic how you would if you wrote a college paper and you cited all your sources. Theoretically, this should be the way that we cite other people's sources, right? So over time, webmasters realized, hey, if we can get links, then we can make a lot of money, and there's a lot at stake here. Mm-hmm. Now, when you have a mismatch between Google's goals and webmasters' goals, that's when you have a real problem, because Google is a product company. They are thinking about ad revenue and their user experience and retention of those users. What is the best way to kill that? To have a page that ranks because it's mostly built on links isn't a great it doesn't solve the problem that the person's searching for and causes friction with their user experience. So it's in Google's best interest to get to the right answer and to cut friction out. So if you think about it on their side of things, they are heavily incentivized to solve this problem. Now, it could be that links are always going to be part of the conversation. It might be for the next 5 years. It might be the next 10 years. It might be next year. There's a lot of rumors that Google's machine learning algorithms are getting better at detecting the legitimacy of a legitimate link where you're actually citing something because it has tangible value, versus links where you're acquiring them for the strict intent of ranking content that's better than somebody else's. So that puts you at a tremendous disadvantage if that becomes true over the next year or two, because there is a massive economy for the ability to drive links to your target pages, because there's a lot of money on the line for people. Right. So it's so important to start thinking about the user and where Google's mind's at. And they have armies of the smartest people on the planet to figure out these problems. They will figure it out. And the only thing that they need from us right now and in the future, no matter what, is going to be our creativity, our ability to take thoughts and concepts and turn them into a beautiful way to describe a topic and add our value to it. And that's the only way you can be future-proof.
And one of the things that we're doing with links, we mix them up. So, and we tell any of our clients too that, just don't have links in the article for any reason, just to have links, What we'll do with some articles is we'll have absolutely no links at all. There might be a link to an author, or there might be a link, but it's clean. Another one might have a single link that might go to, it's an internal link, just going back to another blog article. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we might do two, but one's going back to another page that helps reference an authority link.
Yep.
And then and we try not to do the third link, but anyways, we play around with that. And we find that doing that, especially if you're giving that link to the authority page or to another article in your within your website, that's what they're looking for: relevant content.